We have now interrupted your regularly scheduled programming to bring you.
All right, welcome back to another edition of the Warheads. I am Apocalypto Joe, and I am here with my august panel. I have Roscoe Brown. We got Shay coming in for the first time. We got Lati Love. We have a regular in Aisha. Of course, myself, Apocalypto Joe, and we are here today to interview the man, the legend, the myth, Mr. Bowles the Beast. You know him from the world.
How y'all doing?
And we're gonna
Thank you.
Some rapid fire questions at him in a round robin form. Ask some questions that maybe you, the public, want to know. And so let's get it started. Let's go in, Warheads.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start off. My first question is gonna be pretty simple. I want to start it off real light and just ask you or give you a chance to tell everybody your name and where you're from.
My name is Bowles, not Boz. Everybody say Boz, B-O-Z, if you can't say Bowles. But I'm from Chicago, and I'm 50 years old, and I feel like I'm 25.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I guess as because it's more than one question. No siblings or anything like that.
No kids.
Oh, no, I mean, do you have any siblings? Do you have any brothers and sisters like that?
Oh, do I have any? Oh yeah. I got like 4 brothers and 4 sisters.
Wow.
You come from a big family, bro.
The second to the I'm the third to the youngest.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shay, you can go ahead.
Okay, to jump right into it, to get into the thick of it, I would want to know, you know how you say the verses, people do the verses with the R&B and the hip hop and all that. So let's say the verses for the porn industry, right? You're one of the best that ever did it.
That.
So if you had to say a verses, you know, because right now we know, even though R. Kelly locked up, he would be R. Kelly versus R. Kelly because nobody can see him in the R&B right now, period. So with you, if you said versus, Bowles versus which chick? Would that be Cherokee, or who do you think would be a female you think out there right now that could go, you know, toe to toe with you?
None. Just being honest.
Oh. That was a big setup for a big letdown.
You know, my thing is none. Because if you look at it, them girls ain't gonna let me fuck them how I want to anyway. So no, they're not gonna let me fuck them how I want to anyway. And if you can't take it, I know sooner or later you're gonna tap out because I'm not getting you over it. So you're gonna have to stop, or it's gonna rupture, and that hurts. So actually, none.
Interesting.
Wow. Wow.
Now let me ask you, can I ask a part A to that right quick? So how would you play it for the movie that you're making for the sake of making the movie itself? Y'all feel what I'm saying? You making the movie, the money.
I got to hold back.
What would you do different? Okay. I was just checking.
You know, I just hold back. You know, just get the show done, and that's it. You know, I can't take my own personal thoughts into it and take it out on it because I'm working for them, so I got to get that money. So you got to make the scene happen, even if you don't, you know, if you can kill him. But just wait. If you can't, wait to get to the end. Unless he talking shit, then just murder the whole damn scene. Kill him.
Murderer.
No, I just want to ask this. I don't want to cut into nobody, but is holding back, is that something you have to do like often?
Oh yeah, I always do. Yeah. For one, I'm gonna save my best for my own work. When
I
I'm
know
trying to
that's
put out my own
right.
stuff, I say my best for that. And it's only 45 minutes. That ain't enough time to enjoy yourself fucking. Not for me, so that ain't long enough. So it's just like looking at an 8-hour job, and putting in there for 45 minutes. That's a lot. So quick, you don't know a chemistry, all that. I'm nervous as if it's my first time every time. Back myself against the wall, only can go forward. That's it.
All right, Lati, what you got?
What is your most memorable, outrageous scene that you can think of?
I definitely would say Gianna gets home. That was a fun scene. She let me fuck
You
her
say what?
like crazy. Gianna gets owned.
Oh, okay. What
Wait,
was so memorable
Gianna as
or
in Gianna
outrageous about
Michaels?
it?
Yeah, Gianna Michaels.
Okay.
We had worked before, like 3 years before we actually hooked up again, and it was good. We both had just got in the industry, and it was a challenge because she used to try to, she was known for really having a lot of aggression against guys and really dominating them, and I like that. It's a challenge. So I got out fuck her. So it was fun. She let me fuck. We really fucked for a long time. Even after the scene, we still kept fucking. So I like that. Most
Oh,
girls don't let you
okay.
do that. I don't even have the desire after every scene. I'm going home and masturbate because I ain't never got the bus how I wanted to. So she was fun. Most girls ain't let me fuck them
Okay.
like she did.
Okay, I guess my first question would be, and to keep it a little light, why are the storylines so cheesy in porn?
I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? It's not. My thing is that they really it's gonzo, so it's just say something quick and get straight to action. It's not supposed to be, where you're sitting up there and you really have a dialogue saying all that shit. It's really just a little mumble jumble to just straight to the fucking.
Okay, Joby.
I wanted to ask you, what was your decision? What guided your decision to becoming a porn star? What was the catalyst?
Uh, was in a dope game, been to prison, and I'm looking at myself. What do I really want to do? What do I really like to do? I love to please women. So I told my
Love
boy,
the
he said, "Nigga,
ladies.
Cali ain't ready for you." And it was on. One more time.
I said you love the ladies.
I love them. Yes. Hell yeah. I like the way this world is. If it was more of me, boy, I have fun. That's the only thing I wish it was more than me. If I had like 7 bosses, oh my God, we'd be around this world fucking up some shit.
A bunch of doppelganger,
All the shit these,
a bunch of Bo's
yeah.
doppelgangers running
Yeah,
around.
these niggas ain't
Little
fucking no more.
Moses.
They
That's what's
ain't they ain't fucking no more. They bullshit and they playing with pussy. They ain't trying to really kill it. I know the secret to it though. The secret is women gotta quit shaving their hair on their pussy.
Say that last
Y'all
part
make it
again.
too easy for them. Women got to quit shaving their hair on their pussy. You make it too easy for them. They see that you get back to the clit. You got to make them work for it. Make them have to learn to keep their hair out of his mouth when he licking on that clit. Maybe by the time he finally get there, he appreciate it and please it.
Shay, can you fix your face though? Like
I'm
knowledge.
over here like Marvin Gaye playing in my head. I can't even play it in the background because he was like, it may interfere.
oh, that's hilarious.
Go
I'm
ahead,
just like,
Roscoe.
No, but before I ask my question, I wanna give a shout out to my man Mike Check. I see he just sent out a little comment in the sent out a little
Check, my
something.
man.
Hi, Mike Check.
So
what's up,
everybody
Yes,
should
Cash?
sir.
Check the credit.
but yeah, I guess my question would be again just to keep it kind of mundane or whatever, but like is there like a pay difference between like the black guys and the white guys? That's what I want to know. Like
Yes.
that type of stuff.
Oh hell yeah. I can't really say how much them white guys really getting. It ain't a whole lot, but it's definitely better than the black guys. Most black guys in the industry making like between 400-600. They ain't making no money. And they not shooting them that much now. That's why
And
this shit is shitty. They know they controlling it. They took back control of it in 2008. If you watch the movies before then, we was just wilding, just going on set, dude. They had to try to wild out because that's what I was doing on it. So you couldn't tell them what positions to do because it wouldn't be exciting. So you had to let them freestyle. So that was 2008, they found out we were trying to start our own companies. They shut all that down. They stopped shooting us for 3 months, and when they started back, they lowered the pay on me. I stepped out.
Yeah, I know I heard something about and I don't know how I would run across this kind of information, but I know I heard something about like a lot of the bigger companies absorbing like these middle companies, you know. So I am aware of
Oh,
like something that you talk about. So
yeah, they definitely, especially after the recession, a lot of little companies, like all the mom and pops and lost states, and they fell apart. Not just the main big companies, but they're the ones who got the online shit and putting the movies out there for free, so the talent won't be able to get their own companies. But that's why I don't work for them. They ain't got enough. They ain't got enough to put out on me for free. A lot of them they got enough work that if you got your own company, you put out a movie, they can put out 3 of them. The consumer don't know which one to get, so you got to know how to minimize what you're putting out there in your work. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of it. So I try to give it the best quality and work less.
So can I ask you this? Is that like and this is just another part of my question. Like I know we discussed this in a conversation a couple of days ago already about residuals and stuff like that. And we know that the black guys aren't getting residuals from these movies, but is there a system set up for like the white dudes to get residuals?
No,
Okay.
and nobody. That's how they raping people. You don't get no residuals. You know, but they making money off them movies for years. I know there's a lot of them people that's retired, broke, got to go get another job, but they've been doing that for so many years and ain't getting nothing from it. That's robbery.
That's crazy.
So I say, fuck them. Come out with my own shit, and I don't care what nigga they put up. I'm killing them. I make them pay. That's all. They're not creative. Name one, name one motherfucking porn star who did anything different than the rest of them. Anything different that stand out. Any of them. It's not.
Okay.
So I
You can
had to
go
come in and show them how you fucking eat pussy at the same time.
And since you said that,
One
ahead.
man, one woman.
Whoa.
since you segue into that, is would you say you have a signature move? Would you say that
Mm-hmm.
you do something that's so special and so different than the rest? Because you said everybody else doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So what would you say would be
Definitely. I like
what you do that stands out?
everything. My energy, penetration, aggression of the just when I'm penetrating, it's not just stroking in there. I'm hitting that motherfucker at the end of every stroke. So that's what people don't get to see. So when them girls jumping or screaming, there ain't no playing shit. I don't even motivate me if you don't scream. If you don't feel nothing, don't say shit. That just makes
I
me
know
have to
that's
work harder.
right.
So I like to don't hold back nothing. You want the fans to see it, but also don't fuck around with the girls on the side neither. Don't be out there when you ain't working. You fucking them because you can. I look at it like dope. Don't get high off your own supply. Somebody might call you on to work with that girl on the scene. You ain't gonna have that same energy that if you have been fucking on her, you've been fucking on her. So you don't bring that rah rah. You ain't been fucking on her. Like, I've been waiting on you, bitch. Especially if you could have got it and you didn't. I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna let the audience see it. Get paid for it. That's the discipline of it that most guys don't do. They want to fuck all the time. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the money. I don't give a fuck about fucking all the time. You know. So you have to bring something different. It's a lot of porn out there. A lot of people doing things that seeing a lot of guys and looking at your dick size or your body or just how you look. Period. My thing is that you got to bring something different. What can you do? So I love to please that much that I want to create my own position, and I'm still not finished. I'm waiting. I don't have any did 300 titles. They ain't nothing. I'm still an amateur till I'm at 500. So I'm trying to see what I'm gonna pull out the bag. The more I perform, I create. So I want to see what I pull out the bag for the people.
Lati.
What advice do you have to someone who wants to get into that world, that industry?
Definitely, Learn all about it before you get into it, because I guarantee you they ain't gonna want to do it. It ain't what you think it is. It's bullshit. You know, it ain't about how much your movie sells, how much you gonna pay to them companies to advertise your magazines and advertise you in their magazines, and the more money you give them, the more front in the magazine you get. So when the awards and shit come out, whoever spent the most money advertising that shit in that magazine, that's what they get the awards to.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right. So I told y'all earlier that I asked some of my girlfriends for some questions too. So it'll be some of mine and some of theirs. But one of my girlfriends said, how does being a porn star change your perception of women and relationships?
Um, they didn't actually. You know, porn slowed my life down. I was out there bad. So to me, it's a business. You treat it like a business. Um, that's the whole point of not messing around with the girls on the side. Um, and it made me look at myself more of what I like. Like, it's not about, I can see a female. I don't give a fuck if she want to fuck or not. What I miss is passion, feelings. You don't get that in porn. You just get straight go in there and fuck. So for me to be turned on, I like passion and feelings for a person. And it's very hard when you first meet people like that because all they see is porn. They want to fuck. They don't want to get to know. So that's for me. That would be the most thing that it messed up in my life.
I just wanted to ask you, what is the racial politics like in the porn industry? I know over the years I've heard stories that when a black man, a melanin rich man, or more, such as yourself, sleeps with a cave Becky, her value goes down in the
There you
eyes
go.
of other white men. Is that true or is that myth?
Oh yeah, they hate it. Some of them hate it, and some of them love to see it just get destroyed. But no, they don't like it. But if you go by what the work they putting in, who is you to judge her?
Right.
She wouldn't be fucking me if you can fuck. So while you letting her down, you need to look at yourself. So that's how I look at that. I teach them a couple of lessons.
A mess.
That's crazy. Well, I got an interesting question actually. I know seeing that we in the times of like the pandemic and COVID and all that type of stuff. Like how has like the pandemic, like how has that affected like the industry?
It fucked it up. It's really fucked up, especially for me because I ain't touching shit till all this shit is over.
I know that's right.
All of it. I ain't taking no shot neither. I ain't doing none of this shit. Nothing. My health is good. I ain't touching nothing. I'm good. So when it's all blow over, I go back. I just don't try to get into the mix with everybody else. Do all the COVID stuff. You can look up the patent and see who owned the patent of COVID-19. So if you can look up who owned the patent of it, didn't come out the air. It was man made. So I don't let what man made control my life and get all crazy. I just stand still and do me. I always had it hard in my life. So this is nothing. All this means the rest of the world is on that level. So I sit back and watch them panic. It's that easy.
Do you think a lot of other people in the industry have taken like this same stance that you have?
Hell no. Hell no. They gonna bend over and do what the hell them people say because they're looking at what is my other out. And my thing is I never came in this to be under them. I want my own shit. I
So you
don't
mean
believe you can't do what I do. How the hell you gonna
so these people are still active then? So the industry is still active right
No, not
now?
well, it ain't no, they ain't shooting right now. They not with that shit going on.
Okay.
But I'm just waiting to see if they're gonna try to make it. If they're gonna change it and say you got to be um, vaccinated to perform. So just sit back and watch the show, man. I don't worry about this stuff. It's crazy.
I get it. What you got, Miss Shay?
I would say, when I look at the white women that are in porn, right? And you'll
Mm-hmm.
see back in the day, Got Milk with Jenna, right? Got Jenna, right? All this. And them
Mm-hmm.
starting their own production companies to make their own films,
Mm-hmm.
to control the
Mm-hmm.
money and what happens, right? So, and the
Mm-hmm.
marketing, all that, right? To bring that dollar back home. So,
Mm-hmm.
is that still prominent out there? Are they still doing that? Are they still um making those landmark moves like that, still starting their production companies? Because I heard you say they were shutting down the mom and pops. People wanted to do their own thing and stuff, and they kind of stopped shooting people for 3 months, then came back, and everybody kind of like got in line and stuff. um do you know if they're still, those women are still, being pioneers in the porn industry and controlling their money, controlling their dollar, controlling their promotions and marketing and all that stuff like that? Are they doing that?
I couldn't even tell you if they was or not because I don't even follow them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what they doing. All I do is I like every woman in the industry that got a big name. I like to work with them. That's how. Other than that, I don't even look at them because I don't look at them being big. I take Jenna and break her ass off just like I do any of the rest of them. So I don't look. She ain't no big thing to me. She just another. You did your little thing, but I don't even watch their movies. I don't even watch my own. I can even tell you how she doing, pimping. She might be doing all right, but as far as it's easy to know. You said I'm like this. If I don't hear about you, you ain't doing nothing, and I don't hear shit,
Okay.
crickets. Because when I'm out there, you gonna hear that shit. So I don't think they doing nothing at all to me. And if they do hear this and they get offended, please do something about it.
Yeah. She
I'll
apparently
slice
she
them.
not in these streets like that. So if she not, she not. So
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
nah, they
Mm-hmm.
ain't doing nothing. Even if they when they do shoot, they ain't gonna be shit because they controlling them. They shooting them twice. They shooting them at one time, but getting two movies out of it and paying them one price for a movie. You ain't gonna do that shit to me. This shit easy. The thing is, they want you to they want you to get hooked on the money, and most people mismanage their money, and then you have to depend on them. You have to
Mm.
stay working for them. I ain't that nigga. I've been a hustler all my life, so it's easy. It's women out here. It's California. You know how big this is? I'm gonna bring back the gigolo.
Bring it
Make it
back.
easy.
Bring it back. Rerun
Niggas
selector.
ain't fucking. Might as well. Niggas ain't fucking at all.
Damn.
It's a beautiful
Right.
thing.
Lati, what you got? What you got?
Well, that brings me to the next question is, do you think a man or woman can have that's in your line of field can have a healthy, successful relationship?
I think so. It's all about how serious you take your job. For me, it's a lot that a woman will have to deal with. So you should treat it as such too. Just as much as that'll be on her mind. She shouldn't be treated like a normal woman would. Even if you treat your woman right, she should be treated even better than that. Just go all harder because you sharing yourself with other women. Even though when I fuck it ain't the same like it is when I'm at home and nothing like that. I don't even feel it like my dick is numb. But you still the mental of knowing that you sharing yourself with somebody else is hard. Especially if you're in love with them. So, you don't mess around on the side. You handle like a straight job. When I first came in, it was like I'll be on set for like 2 or 3 hours. I come home, I sleep all day. Like I just work double shift, just mentally drained, physically drained until I got the concept down in my head. Because I thought when I came in porn, I thought you just go in there and do what the fuck you want to do. I didn't know that they were gonna try to tell you do doggy style. You in there for about 4 minutes. Okay, do missionary. But what if I ain't ready to do that? And now I'm taking orders from a motherfucker who can't do what I do. That don't make sense to me.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. You kind of touched on it earlier. But what is the quota of films or scenes you have to do to be considered a porn star? So, like, say for instance, if I decided to
Uh,
do porn,
uh,
which
uh,
I
uh,
wouldn't.
uh, uh, yo, This is something that I wish they would change, and they don't. You are a porn star. You are looked at a professional the first day you start. They gonna tell you that you're a professional now, but to me, that's disrespectful for the people who have evolved and really professional. So it's a lot of guys they work with girls. They like to see them, before the scene. They got a picture. They know what they're working with. They go home, they fantasize and getting their mind ready for it. I don't do that because what if you go on set and she can't make it? And they got to bring another girl. Now you fucked her. So I like to keep it like that. In the beginning, when you first come in, a lot of the girls don't really talk to you because you ain't got no name or nothing like that. So I keep it like that. I say hello, ask you, do you have any likes and dislikes? Not going about my business. I don't try to get cool with you or none of that. So I keep it like it was in the beginning. Then you might be talking to a person and you really want to kill her, but you talk to her and the chemistry hit real good, and now you don't want to fuck her bad like you were going to because you didn't met her. So I'd rather keep that shit away. I ain't trying to be nice. I'm trying to fuck. So that's how I look at it.
That's what's up. I want to kind of piggyback off of Tanya's question because she asked you, how would you deal, or how would a woman deal with you in the porn industry trying to have a relationship? Would you consider having a relationship, a bona fide relationship, with a woman in the penetration, in the porn industry?
I mean,
That's
what
how I
had happened was
Don't try to get up in somebody's little hole.
Like, would you be okay? Would you be okay with another man plowing your woman and then she coming home to you, baby, I love you. I had a hard day at work. He worked me over.
Now,
had a rough
you mean
day.
could I have a woman like that? Could I deal with that? No. Hell no. I'm selfish as fuck. If I know what I'm doing, I'm pleasing, I don't want nobody touching. That's mine, nigga. No. I can't do
There
that.
go that double standard shit.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
figured
So
we always gotta bring up it.
no, I didn't. No, I never said that. I didn't say that a woman, shouldn't do that for a woman. I ain't say a woman shouldn't be that way neither, though. I'm just saying I don't want that. Ain't me. If my woman, if I met her and that's what she was doing, then nigga, you gotta deal with it or at least go ahead on. Me, I would go ahead on. I wouldn't deal with nobody doing that. And I ain't expecting for no woman to deal with me like that. If you want to, that's on you. But I ain't saying you got to or nothing. I ain't tripping. I know I bring more to the table than just porn, so that's why it's best to get to know me.
Right. Well, let's juxtapose that. What if the woman is bringing? What if she's a porn star? She just has some weird fixation. She's caked up, and she's like, "Baby, I love you. I'll do anything for you, but I gotta be in this industry." She got millions of dollars. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
He
no.
like,
Yeah, I do it. Because that don't mean my thing is that I'm lying. I ain't gonna love her. You got all that. I'm gonna love that money. I'm gonna get your motherfucking money, and I'm sorry.
you
That's
gotta
just how
be
it is.
truthful though.
So I don't want to come out the circle. Oh, I want to ask.
No. Go ahead. You more than free to do your thing, Shay. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate that.
Yes, indeed.
How? Okay, so this is a real question now. So if you got a reason why you would not be able to, like you said, be in a relationship with a woman that's doing that work, you would not love her if you did go ahead and be with her because she got that bread. So the love wouldn't be there. So you would not be able to be in a relationship, put your heart into a woman that is doing that. And just getting your opinion, why would that be? Like
I don't share. I know I do enough. I'm good.
but she's not doing it. But she's not doing it for pleasure no more than you doing it for pleasure. It's a job.
She don't have to settle for me. She can move on if she don't like it. I'm gonna move the fuck on. I don't play that shit. It's all about what you want to settle for. I ain't gonna settle for that.
So that's your opinion. Okay, I got you.
That's what's up.
Everybody got each his own. I get it.
All right. I just want to ask this, Bose. how often are they checking for STDs?
Y'all just keep hitting up all my little questions. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I
Every
just
14 days.
so
Every
is
14
that
days, which is still that's fucked up because you got to look at it. When I started in the industry, taking your test was $95. Then it got up to 135. Now it's 165. Then plus, then you got to pay for the COVID testing. And tests only last for 2 weeks. Most of them people ain't even in rotation to even get no work in 2 weeks. So you spending all that money, you work once, and now you can't work no more. You spent all the money, and then 14 days will come around, you gotta get another test. Waste of money, especially if you ain't making that much money.
Because I would have assumed that all of the testing and all that stuff was already like in y'all contracts or however that goes, but I would have thought the companies actually took care of that stuff and not y'all personally. So
no, you pay for it. It's just like they try to put it. If they ain't giving you no residuals off your own shit, then nigga ain't paying for testing. None of that shit.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nope.
You can go ahead, Lati. I'm sorry.
Man.
Let me see. So, which one of these you like the most? 101 or you girl?
Bose, we can't see you.
One more time.
Which one of which one of these you like the most? 101 or you girl?
101.
Why?
101 because I like to please. So I put all my focus on that one. I ain't running around like that. Ain't gonna do nothing. They don't do shit for me. Nah, I take one. I ain't greedy.
Have you done orgy scenes?
Oh yeah. And I can't enjoy myself because it's never about the female. It's always about I'm about to kill him. I'm about to kill him. I'm about to kill him. So that's how I look at it. I want to kill every nigga and I got to outperform everybody. So it don't even be about her. That's why she get fucked so hard. I had no sympathy. It's about killing them niggas in that motherfucker. They can't fuck with me. And I have to show that. And I'm a little motherfucker in there.
I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have
Gotta
thought
get my
that.
Napoleon on them. Yes, sir.
No, that's crazy. So basically, fucking is like a sport to y'all guys.
And
Yeah.
I condition my body. No, I know. I ain't gonna say till I got to me. You see, I don't know about to them because you got to condition your body for it. To me, the main thing is your core.
I can see that.
And a lot of them, they like to go to the gym. They want to lift weights. Nigga, you're selling your whole package. You got to get it all together.
Having the core together, that sounds important because I definitely wouldn't just want some bitch just bouncing on my stomach like that, like crazy,
Oh man.
It seemed like you would have to be physically fit to take that for a long time, is what I'm saying.
I ain't worried about it sitting up there too long bouncing. Because I think to me, no matter what position you in as a man, you should be able to penetrate back. So if I'm penetrating back, you ain't finna be doing all that bouncing. So a lot of women like to get on top because they think they're in control. Please do. I'm gonna yank this motherfucker through your neck.
Damn.
You gotta put your feet together. You put your bottom feet together, it give you a nice little arch to push right back with no problem.
All right, I'm gonna piggyback a little bit off of La's question, but then I got another question. When are you able to pick what scenes and movies that you want to be in, or they just basically call you up and be like, "Hey, come and do this orgy, come and do this 101." Are you able to pick what you want?
Yeah, I pick what I want.
Okay. So now
If I
here's
don't
my
want to
real
work
question.
with somebody, I don't have to work with.
Oh, okay. So, I talked about earlier about my husband, and he likes to joke about stuff. We used to go to this little restaurant on 12th in Michigan, and the high rise across the street would always have this really bright light on, and he used to joke and be like, "They making porn in there," and then he had said something about that. Yeah, they got puffers, and I'm like, "What's a puffer?" So, is that really a term? And do you all use puffers?
You mean a fluffer? Back in the day, they did. Like,
Oh, it's a
people do
fluffer, not
dick
a
hard.
puffer. Well, don't forget he old
Yeah,
and white.
it's a fluffer.
So it's a
Yeah,
fluffer. So
back in the day,
okay.
they used to have them for guys when they wasn't fucking or their dick couldn't get hard. They had a girl like that suck his dick.
Wow.
Now that
Okay.
they need to bring back. They take away the stupid shit, don't they? That's the stupidest shit. They should have kept that shit. They don't
I
take
say
that shit out by the
necessary.
time I get in that shit. Ain't got a bitch.
I say
So,
necessary.
so they don't do it no more.
Nah, they don't do it no more.
Okay.
I wish they did.
Always take
It'll
away
be
shit.
I wanted to ask you, what is the dark side of the industry like? A lot of times I see these shows on Netflix, after porn. These people be alcoholics. They want to hang themselves. They want to drive cars off of the bridge. What is it
You
really like?
know,
Do you see a lot of people strung out in that industry, and they hit the wall
nah.
hard and fast?
A lot of them hit that wall fast, but it's California. It's cool to do every drug out here. So a lot of people make that money. They're on top of the world. They're plan for the future. So a lot of people ain't strong-minded. They want to kill themselves. I ain't that person. A lot of people like to say after porn, but I guarantee you my life ain't gonna be like their life was afterwards. Shit, my life better than that shit now. Shit, and I ain't performing right now. I'm just chilling. You gotta know how to save your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
What you
They
what you
gonna
got,
hate me.
Roscoe?
They probably hate me already.
Well, no, that's crazy. So, what would you say like is like any differences that you notice that's taking place in the industry, like between the time you started and like now, like what's going on, like any major differences that you kind of noticed?
Oh, they went back to how they was before controlling them, telling them what positions to perform in. They went back doing that. That's why that shit boring as hell. Because interracial was outselling everything in 2008. So that's why they shut everything down, because they had to get it back where it benefits them. They don't care if you're not selling that much. They're making all the money off you anyway.
Hmm.
And when you
I hope
say
these. I
no, go ahead, Bose. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I hope some of them guys in the industry look at this shit. The ones that's in it now, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. If you even fucking with that industry, you crazy. Get out there, get your name out there, then you leave. Start your own shit. It's the internet now. They got that. You don't have to have them. Then if
Is
you're
it,
good
is
enough,
it,
my thing is, hmm?
no, I just want to ask if were there any like black companies that still exist like currently.
Shit. Probably, what's the name of that company?
It's not West
Uh,
Coast.
yeah, West Coast. That's probably the only one.
So what West Coast is still active?
I don't think none of them's active right now. He might be. I ain't really mess around with them that much anyway. Holy shit. My
You can
battery
go ahead.
getting low.
That's crazy.
You can go ahead, Shay. I'm sorry.
Now it look like you doing something though.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I'm just getting I'm getting my charger. My battery getting low.
Hmm.
Okay. We're good.
So, when y'all was saying about what is the dark side of it, right? Um, I watched a few flicks,
Just a
and
few.
at least a
Thank
few,
you.
For research purposes.
just to see if them hoes able to do what I can do.
I
Right.
know that's right.
I heard that shit.
But
I ain't mad at you.
but when you look at it, and I think of a woman, and a woman's body, it does have its limitations. It's the receiver. and the man, right, he is the giver. So you can look at an outlet plug the same way. So I'm just saying it has a bottom, I do have there's going to be a bottom to my vagina. It's going to be a womb there. It's going to be ovaries there. All this whole reproductive system there. My sexual organs, right, and then getting to that part. So I don't want anybody to be able to go from my sexual organs into my reproductive situation and fuck any of that up. So, and I want to keep the elasticity, right? The longevity of me being coming back, squeezing back, you having some grip, some all good. I don't do no knock down no walls, jump from the third ring, jump off the top rope into it and all blow your back out, all that. Which is cool for some, but dangerous for all. I don't give a fuck who she is and what you think you got down there. We all know about pulling in a truck and being able to turn it around in there. Come on. So my thing is like you're doing it as a job. I get it, right? And you're doing your thing, both putting your thing down. This is what they want to see. This is what the people want to see, it seemed like, right? And then the lady, she's going along with it, right? This her side of it. It's her job, right? But at the end of the day, a man can get spent, we know that, but a woman body gets spent differently. Am I right, ladies? It's a whole different.
Yeah.
You're not walking away the same. You ain't even walking the same after.
You're not even walking.
So I'll just be wondering about that. Like we know anatomy. I'm just being 100. I ain't trying to take the fun out of it, the excitement out of it, the thrill out of it. I'm saying, do I have any more thrill? Do I do?
Right.
Am
Yeah.
I by myself?
No, I guess we should ask if the chicks in the industry is constantly getting banged from the likes of you and people that's well endowed or whatever, and y'all start shifting stuff. Like, how long is too long for somebody to really still be in there and y'all shifting parts? Like, does it ever?
The man done already told you 45 minutes ain't long enough.
Yeah, but if they,
I'm in a.
They get me heated.
It takes a whole nother focus, so I'm not even.
But 10 inches and 12 inches is more than long enough, bro. I don't care how many minutes.
I'm talking about. I'm not thinking about her and what she's going through because I don't feel shit. My dick is numb.
But let's talk about
like when
that
you tie a
too.
rubber
We're
band
talking
around
about
your
right
finger.
now that's numb. Okay? That thing is not no 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's just get on in here. Let's just get on in here.
But see,
come on in here.
But the thing is, you gotta look at it. When I was younger, I ain't go around looking at men's dick. I didn't think my dick was big. Even when women was telling me, I look at they tell everybody that when they with them. So,
but if you said
I
that,
never looked at it like.
Did you ever drink a 40, nigga? Did you ever drink a 40? Did you ever drink a 40? So you sitting back, you got that blunt right there. You got your 40, right? I'm sitting back on my 40. And when I sit back and I drink my 40, I'm chilling. I just got through putting it down. The 40 here. I pick it up. This right here. Hey, it's a different. You at least see from the arm rest of the chair to your damn dick. I mean, you ain't got to try to measure. It's just obvious.
I never looked at it like that. I didn't.
Well, I'm just saying.
I never compared it to nothing. I didn't know how long niggas be supposed to be.
40?
I just didn't.
A 40 got so many inches. I ain't even talking about the girth. I'm just on the length.
I wasn't even paying attention to that. I just didn't.
I'm just saying. Now me.
My thing is that because it's sometimes when I get out the shower, that motherfucker like he like 4 inches.
If you are, how tall are you, Bo?
5'6".
And your dick like 6 feet. What you talking about?
I wish honestly, I wish I had 3 more inches in width and length.
See that right there?
No
That's
bullshit.
all I'm saying, y'all. That's
We
all
go.
I'm just being
That's
honest.
in there.
Shay indulging in dick over here.
Wait.
Go ahead, Shay.
She like the 40 ounce because it's the 40.
Right.
All of this and the feather.
Can we just get into that? I just want to kind of like the man in the porn industry doing stuff people was not doing. Excellent at what he do, right? And I just was like, we got to do some dick talk at least. Are we?
No, we doing dick talk. You know, y'all are more than free. You know, y'all the ladies here, so y'all can dick talk away. You know what I mean? Y'all and bros can have at it with the dick talk.
I want to get to the elephant in the room, aka the dick in the room.
And the elephant.
What she said
about all that earlier.
What she said. He said the elephant.
No, you see, you ain't gonna do that while being Joe V right here. You ain't just gonna call him the elephant in the room, like while we right here. You know, have a little bit of respect.
The elephant
you know what I mean? Just a little bit. I'm like, damn, I am right here. I'm right here.
I do. Look. I do know this.
I respect that,
said earlier when he said
that.
dudes ain't fucking in the industry. When he said niggas out here, period, ain't fucking, right? Not just in the industry. So I give him this. He wasn't putting down nobody's size, no nothing. He was saying in general, they just not out here really fucking or making love, right? That means everybody, no matter what size you got, what your background, what you think you know how to do. What if you just got one woman or you think you a gigolo? He said, ain't nobody. He ain't knocking y'all, but he's not picking on somebody based on their size or his experience he been having. He's saying in general, these niggas that think they, doing it,
they don't know what they doing.
As my daddy say, they think they slanging
this. But that means that's no slight to you. You know what I'm saying.
No, I'm definitely not even taking it like that. I ain't even taking it like that.
I'm saying like that.
No, I understand his whole mindset when he says, I'm not even comparing myself.
I understand both of y'all.
I'm just over here like, man, just respect the fact that I'm right here. You know what I mean?
Act like this man was walking around here like he average.
Yeah, no, we
I'm just saying.
Anybody
seen the clip? Anybody seen the real clip?
Go ahead.
That Apocalypto been playing. I'm talking about the clip.
We can't play the other stuff.
I know.
We can't play that stuff.
I know.
But
hiding here. Where my fan at?
Yeah, no. Latif, I'll ask your question. This is Shay that went crazy over here.
Bose know this again.
I forgot what I was gonna say. No. To piggyback off what Aisha had asked you earlier, she asked you something about how do you go about picking your scenes, but I want to know how do you go about go about picking the entertainer that you're going to do the show with?
Who I go about doing the show with?
Yeah, how do you go about picking the entertainer that you're going to do the show with, or is it already set up and they just bring you in, or how does that go?
Excellent question. I don't. I let them pick it. Whatever girl they want me to work with, that's who I work with, because to me, that's a professional. I ain't trying to pick who I want. Whoever you line up, I knock down. That's more of a challenge for me.
I know that's right.
Okay.
So I'll just
can I just ask him one more question, to follow? So do some guys or women, they get to pick who they want to go into the scene with?
Yeah, most of them do. Most of them pick who they want. I mean, to me, it's cool. But every girl that you pick, she might not show. One of them is not going to show up at one day. So now you was fixating on her, now it's another girl. Now you got to try to fix your mind all over again. The scene about to start. So Nah, I like to keep mine just whoever you line up. Ain't no special one. They all special.
Okay.
All right. So when you decided to do this years ago, and you was like, "Look, mom, this is what I'm gonna do." What
I've
was
been
that
on my own.
conversation like?
I've been on my own since I was 15.
Okay, but did anybody in the family like, "Oh no, we
Don't
don't do that"? No
don't
one.
don't nobody tell me what to do.
I mean, I get that part.
They can't even comment on it. Wouldn't even ask.
Really.
Nope.
So nobody at the family function was like, "Dude, really, you did you fucking for a living
I had one of them tell me that I never make it
in the industry or just in life?"
in the industry.
Wow. Okay.
But
That's almost like the five heartbeats. You ain't gonna be shit because I ain't shit. Get your
well,
lame ass out of here.
the, the way I look at it, if it was a thought or a dream of mine, and I want to do it, and I'm saying something I want to do it, and then you turn around, you tell me, "Oh, they'll never make it. You'll never be able to do that." You take that dream and throw it out the window. I already know I can make it because I already got you visualizing, thinking about what I want to do. So I know I can do
Right.
it. So that's how I looked at it.
Okay.
Okay.
Jovi.
That's what's up. We're coming up on an hour, but I just wanted to ask you, what are my chances of becoming a gigolo?
See, I
Get
don't
it
even know how.
clear,
You
so
can do it.
Roscoe.
I knew this was coming.
Roscoe.
I knew this was coming.
Well, the only reason why I would say none is because you asking me. You can do whatever you want to do.
It's got to be in your blood.
So, hey,
You can do
Bones,
whatever you want to do. You
don't
have to
encourage
want to
this
do it.
brother. Don't
You have
encourage
to
this
want to
brother.
do it. If it's something that you want to do, you can do it. Look at me. Hey, I ain't gonna never tell nobody what they do.
Oh,
Whatever you want
y'all
to do,
is
my nigga.
crazy.
Honestly, I'm just trying to add some levity to the show, man.
Yeah. Oh no, and speed. Well, since we there, I know that Shay had already asked you earlier about a particular position that you had. I don't know if she asked you that whether or not you actually had a name for this particular position.
Yeah, P21.
And could you tell the people again, like what that entails?
P21 is being in two positions at one time, being in two places at once. So I like hair. When I grew up, women always had hair in magazines and shit on their pussy. So I like hair. So one day I was fucking a girl and went down kissing on her stomach while I'm fucking her, and went by a neighbor and it was hair. And I got excited. And I just kept on falling in the hair and going down. And next thing you know, I'm right there, the clip, dick still in her. So I let the world
Wait,
see it.
wait.
Flexible.
Wait, so you was eating it and sticking it at the same time.
Yes, sir.
The
I love to
P20,
please.
P21.
P21.
Now look, y'all old asses don't be trying to do that shit in the room. Roscoe and Jody, do not call me.
I ain't messing with her.
Hold it. Don't
Ain't messing
Didn't
with
you
her.
just hear the man say he don't try to crush nobody's dream? Don't try to crush my dream.
And I'm not, but I'm your home girl, and I love you, and I want you to still be
If you don't
here.
want to visit you in the hospital in traction.
I got back issues anyway, so I
Right?
know my
Don't
limitations.
do it.
I know
Don't
my
do it, folks.
limitations.
Don't do
Send y'all
it.
home. Go
Don't do
home.
it.
If you're trying to do some extra shit, don't do it, please.
No, I was just curious.
Please do not try this at home.
Exactly. No, go ahead, Shay. I'm sorry.
It's a disclaimer come with this.
Yeah.
Where the disclaimer at?
You're right. You done typed everything else,
No,
so please do that.
Yeah,
No,
we
it
got
should be
disclaimer
right there.
out.
Like, don't try this shit at home, please, please.
Yeah,
I
try
got
it
one
out
more
there.
quick question, though, and I think you kind of touched on it. But so, as far as the industry, you look at it just as a job, or are you enjoying any of it? Like, do you at all, or it's just you kind of disconnect and you just do what you need to do for that moment, or it's just a job?
It's just a job.
Okay. You ain't
I
never
look
you
at
ain't
it just
never
a
caught
job.
feelings for none of the chicks out there. You ain't never thought that she was dateable, or I want
Nah,
to see her
don't.
outside of the funky
Nope.
music, that whatever the shit they be playing.
Uh, you know,
That's
you
like
you met
that's like
some.
me throwing up my W's. Right.
I
That
met
was
some
crazy.
that
All Sanford and Son and shit.
That was a horrible chord soundtrack. Horrible.
I met some of them is really nice. Nice personality, but no, like I said, just from what you do, I can't get with you like that.
Right.
Okay, another question real quick. These two like to say chicks is for the streets. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
of course I have to bring this up. So now I'll just use me as an example because I like to do that. So I meet you super cool. I done called you Zaddy and all type of stuff. The gray hair, you fine or whatever. And I don't know that you're in porn. And I'm just a chick that you meet off the street. Now, if my number was high,
Mm-hmm.
if I had a high number,
Mm-hmm.
like y'all do in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
but my number is high, do you separate the two? Do you think that because in porn they've been with a lot of people and other stuff like that? What about if you meet a chick on the street and she talks to you and she like, I done been with 5,000 dudes? Is that a deal breaker?
Nah.
It's just because she's not in the industry, so she could be for the streets.
Well, if I'm gonna mess around with it, and I'm digging her. I can't control what she did before I met her. I'm worried about that. I don't care.
Okay.
If she was
I
in the
think
industry, if she was in the industry already, and she got out, and she on her shit, and she doing well, and shit, and I meet her, and she told me she used to be, that wouldn't bother me.
So it's
um,
the ones that's actively in the industry that you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
consider it as a job and nothing else. Okay.
yeah.
I think this is Gigolo Joe over here. I think Aisha is misconstruing
There you
what
go.
what we say. We don't have a problem with women for the streets. We just don't take them home to meet mother.
That's all. That's
That's
all.
it. We
Well,
don't
let me say,
shame them.
let's see. I get caught up with I get tripped up by the double standard role. You know that double dutch y'all playing. It just I can't jump in. I can't.
All the time, girl. Every
Well,
time I argue with them, this
well,
conversation comes up.
Joe just said it. Joe just said it. It's not a double standard because we will still have as much fun with the lady from the streets as we would from
But you're
any
not
other.
gonna wife her.
Yeah, but well, everybody has options out here to do as they
But
will.
you never really know what the body count is for real.
Unless she
anyway.
tell you. Unless you know she getting down like that. You'll
No,
never know. But we have this conversation all the time. We're not going to do this on this one
Yeah,
right
no, we ain't gonna distract.
Okay.
We ain't gonna
We'll do that another.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, watch
So-
all the ones
Call
I'm
me
in
for
there
that
with
one.
them.
Call me.
Watch all the ones I'm in with
So
them.
now
I
to
double
get back
standards.
on
Right.
track, we'll let Lati go ahead and ask
I
her.
do have one more question for him. Have you, when you working, have you had multiple scenes in like one day? Like had to go do this scene and then go do another scene and then go do another scene, or it's just one scene per day?
It's for other people. I hadn't done it. It depends on how it is. If I'm feeling good and I want to do it, I'll do it. But for myself, I done did it 2 scenes back to back with no problem.
And
And I'm not.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's no problem.
I was just gonna say, do you get paid per scene or just like for the whole day?
Poor scene. Good thing I get paid.
Okay.
I got one more, and I swear I'm done because I know we going on an hour.
right.
My last one. So, what if you done put your all into it, and when you're finished, you've come to completion, and you're done, and y'all did the little nut scene when y'all busting all in chick face and all that extra goofy shit. But anyway, but what if you had a really good release? Now you don't want no damn sandwich and want to go to sleep later. Like right now, you'll tap out and want a sandwich,
I don't
ham
never.
sandwich. To go to sleep.
I don't never
sandwich.
want one.
Okay.
It's only 40. They need 35 minutes of footage. I give them 45.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just
My
saying, if
longest
you had
time.
that one good one, and you know how, like, if you at home getting
It's not
with a
gonna be
real,
no one. It's only 45 minutes. I can fuck. I can count myself fucking for 5 hours and 47 minutes.
You said
So
five
45 minutes,
hours?
5 hours nonstop
at one time straight,
at
you
one
trying to
time.
kill. But not only are you dead, she say, but you killing motherfuckers. You over there
No,
depleting motherfuckers. Ain't
to me,
no more smooth.
I'm a true believer. I'm a true believer.
Womp,
Be
womp,
careful
womp,
what you wish for.
womp,
You gotta
Y'all
be
know,
careful what you wish for. You know, that's how I look at it.
y'all know who Bose reminds me of.
womp.
Remember Terry Cruz's character Latrell from White Chicks? He's putting everybody in wheelchairs.
Just fucking motherfuckers up. You over there trying to leave people limping and shit.
Oh yeah,
See, that's
I do. I get some Hennessy, throw a Red Bull up in me. Good night.
Yeah,
It's over.
I had one serious question to kind of ask you first of all, and then I kind of want to cap it with something else afterwards. But the first question I want to ask you is something that I happen to notice, like in a lot of your clips. Just to be blunt, I see you and a lot of white chicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask, like, is there like a particular preference, like when you doing your business, as far as like the white chicks over the black ones, and if there is, like, why the reasoning behind that?
Well, usually they pick me with white chicks because that's usually what sells the most, interracial. Um, but for me, I like it because it gives me a chance to give back to society. All the shit they done to us.
Please go
I'm
further
dead.
into that explanation. Please go further.
Reparations porn.
I'm talking about, it's a lot of black men got killed just for being with a white woman. Look what happened to Emmett Till, shit like that. So this is my way of getting something back for them. Y'all did a lot of bullshit. So my thing is kill that motherfucker. When I say kill it, kill it. You know, I make them call me nigga. Monkeys hate that because somebody's doing us write up on the website and they were saying why such and such take Bo's coon dick and call him monkey meat. And I went off on that motherfucker, told him to never do no shit like that. I whoop your ass. So, and for them doing that, I started making them girls say, you want this nigga dick. Some niggas can't take it because they not that nigga. I understand. He know who I'm talking about too. He couldn't take it.
Ruby is a mess.
Oh, I love it, man, because it's like you're doing it for the culture. You know what I mean? So
My thing
I'm
is
just
that
loving it. You know.
I don't like niggas who try to act like they tough, and it ain't just about the size of your dick. Them niggas weak. He's mad. White girl said nigga to him. Now he got to sue. He want to sue the company because you ain't that nigga. The white girls I know when he get nigga dick, she didn't know she wasn't getting nigga dick. She getting the marks in there. And I hope every black guy see this in the industry that's performing. I hope you get mad. I hope you say fuck that little nigga. I'll fuck him. Nigga, you can't do shit. And I can't wait to show y'all you can't. They can get a 19-year-old. I guarantee I'm in better shape than he is right now. And I ain't even in shape.
That's crazy.
Just naturally like that.
No, so
Still doing gymnastics, everything.
Yoga. You hear that, Jovi?
Yoga.
That
dog
mean
one and dog two position. Maybe that way you can, be limber.
That mean don't try that shit at home, bro. That's what that mean. But
Yogi ain't teaching this here.
Yeah,
Your instructor's not teaching.
Now I just wanted to ask this one more thing. You know what I mean? Like I know we talked about this before in a separate conversation where I asked you if you could name like any of like the higher caliber chicks in the industry that you've ever knocked off, fuck, whatever you want to call it. But you told me that you hardly even remember like a lot of these chicks, which would be surprising, at least to me, But since we don't remember some of these chicks, I want to do something else, and I just want to kind of play a little game where I just throw out, or any of us, I guess, we could throw out some names of just some people in the industry. Maybe you worked with them, maybe you haven't, and kind of just give a rating of like their sex game, if you will, if you could.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do it. You could indulge me. You could not indulge me and sound like some stupid shit. But I just want to do this just for the sake of, So
What's the rating from 1 to 10?
no, that let's do A to what is it in school? A to D. A to what's after D?
E.
F.
No. I mean, as far as,
Clearly, we shouldn't be.
yeah.
Oh,
No, maybe we should do 1 to 10. Maybe
Clearly,
we
we
should
shouldn't
do
even
1 to
do
10.
this. This sounds like a bad idea.
No, it's not. It's not. Let's do 1 to 10 then. That's our rating system. There we go. So I'm gonna throw out a name, and since we already discussed Gianna Michaels, which actually used to be one of my favorites when I was a little younger. So if you had to rate Gianna Michaels from 1 to 10, what would be her rate?
I give a 2.
I don't want to play this game.
Wait. I know you said that she was wild and all that stuff earlier.
Just fuck
Oh,
your fantasies up.
No, I'm saying she wild, but she a 2.
Yeah.
All them little damn stained socks you got up under that
Hold on. She sounds like she underwater.
I'm just gonna sip out my Warheads cup.
We got what's coming up, by the way. Show them again, Shay. Show them the Warhead bud. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Yes, sir.
A little cheap promotion. I don't want to take this spotlight off of both.
I'm just gonna sip the tea.
Hey, I like that. No, I like it.
It's all about bows tonight. So, ladies, I don't know if y'all have any people that y'all want to throw out there. Lottie, if you had a name that you want to throw out there.
That was too funny.
Yo, know nobody's names. I'm gonna take Lottie's turn then.
Tears.
Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Cherokee the ass.
It must have been trash. He's thinking too long.
No, that don't necessarily
He
mean
said
that.
he don't really remember some of them.
I give a 7.
Okay.
I give a
So
6.
you
I
are
give a 6.
capable.
I give a 6. I give a 6. I give a 6.
Okay. So that means that Cherokee is doing something.
Wait a minute. Well, we'll put it this way. Because I'm going by what's my number 1, not my number 10 is my last. You're going by 10 by being the highest. So if we're gonna go by that, I'll go with Gianna being a 9 and Cherokee being a 6.
Okay. So now that makes this more sensible to me.
Okay, so your stocks are saved. That's good.
Yeah, no, they are. I didn't want to think that Gianna was that bad.
The wet dreams say the wet dreams woman.
Right. Okay. So that's what's up. So I don't know. Aisha, do you got any names?
I mean, I don't really know none of that. I mean, I knew Pink.
Pinky?
Yeah, Jada Fire. Those are the only 2 that I don't know these chicks' names.
I work with Jada. I give Jada a 6.
She used to just talk too damn much for me. Like she do way too much talking.
Yeah. Pinky, I never worked with her, but I'd kill her. I couldn't even say what the rating to be. I don't even know if I put it on one because she liked to wear strap-ons, and I don't like for no woman trying to imitate what I do.
I know that's
I
right.
break your motherfucking pelvis, goddammit. I
No,
try to break your pelvis off.
we gotta have their health plan up. When they
Well, right.
It's
And
amazing.
I know I can do it. I kill her. My boy made her tap out. One of my guys I used to work with, and he ain't on shit. So if he made her tap out, I kill her.
Okay,
Just that simple. And if she hear it, if she sees this and say it, we can do the show. And I'm gonna put on a motherfucking show for real. She ever had a motherfucking hip replace, it's gonna be when I get her. I kill that little midget.
wow.
And I'm a
Hey,
little nigga myself. I'm calling her a midget.
Pinky, you hear that? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to defend yourself against my man Bose, he put out the challenge to you.
get your walker ready.
If
You
you
can,
want,
you can,
you ain't go
over here, you
to
can defend yourself, you know. So.
you want to take that X on your career. And I guarantee you she and it ain't even happened. And I guarantee you she'll tap out.
That's crazy.
If I start off
Challenge.
strong, she won't last 15 minutes. I promise you.
Well, there go the verses right there.
That's not even a versus.
Right.
That's not even a versus. How's a versus? I'm telling you what's gonna happen already before it happens. It's not even
Oh,
worth
you
it.
predicting the
I would
fight. You
kill that
predicting the
girl.
fight.
No, I'm telling you what happened. I ain't lying to you. She would not be able to take it. Because I ain't gonna fuck her like I do. Even other girls they sing it. If I'm gonna try to kill that motherfucker, that's what I
Damn.
do. You want to imitate dick? I'll put dick on your ass.
That's funny.
That's
Well,
how it is. That's my mode. I'm always looking at what's that motivation to get you to gonna kill it. For her, that's what she'll be. And I don't even do black women like that. She'll get it.
Well, in fairness, she is light bright.
That's what I was supposed to say. She's more mulatto than anything.
She's light bright.
Wow.
Joe,
I
did
like
you
it.
have anybody you want to any names you want to throw out there?
No,
None.
no.
Yeah, no. I got one more person.
Oh
Then
my
I
God.
won't. No, just because I need to know. Just because I need to know. You know.
It's curiosity.
Yeah. First of all, I want to know if you've worked with this person before, and that would be Sarah J.
Yeah.
All right. So you work with Sarah J. So now this question becomes that much more important then. So the rating on Sarah J.
I'll give her 8.
Okay. That's what's up. That's kind of what I would imagine.
Do you
That's kind of
think
what I
that
would.
you would want to go in that field, Roscoe?
Right.
No, you know what? I don't know if I'm if I have the tools to be able to do it. I assume I do, but I don't know. Like, I don't think that's for me. I'm leaving it to Bose. I leave that shit to the professionals. Like for real, because yeah, no, and because I actually do. Like I've done enough fucking, and I know how much work it is.
It sounds like a job.
It
It
is.
sounds like
Yeah.
a job.
It is a
No,
job. As
it's
a
a lot.
lot of guys look at it and be looking at the TV and they fantasizing. But when you actually have to do it, a lot of times you ain't feel like fucking, but you got to. And that's how you have to get your mind that it's a job. Because you ain't gonna be able to, oh, she's so pretty, look at her. Nigga, you gonna get used to that shit. You gonna get used to it. You have to use your mental to get your dick hard. That's what makes it hard. And it's hard to get your dick hard. You have the motherfuckers around you. You gotta block them out.
Yeah.
I block them all out, even her. All I see is motherfucking pelvis. That's it. And be looking straight at them.
Like an X-ray.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I be staring and I might be so focused, I be in like a tunnel vision, just straight stroking. I ain't trying to come or nothing. I want to kill your ass. I want to be your best fuck without me even asking you. Just knowing what I put on you, I already know you ain't hear no nigga killing you like that.
That's crazy.
So I guess I wanted to say right quick, it's not a pleasure thing on either end from what I can tell, from what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to everything, and we've talked before too, Bowles, you and I do hear the work part of it, but But pleasure, I see what you're saying. That's for after. That's when you with your partner. That's when you with your, your
Well,
romantic
my
interests
thing
and
is
stuff. No pleasure.
one one of my goals is always to make the girl have an orgasm. Always. I don't work that hard just to be doing it. So when you come, I know because I'm gonna taste it. I call it
That's what,
recycling. I save a
You
little bit
notice
of my
all our
mouth tissue.
faces was like, all of our faces was like, oh, okay.
Y'all was a little too intrigued.
Right.
Y'all was a little too intrigued. I mean, everybody was like they was in school listening to
Everybody
the
storytelling and shit. We like, wait, what?
Since you be in
like
charge,
Mr. Rose is teaching such a great class today.
Y'all
Yes.
Y'all thirsty
Michael,
asses on
please.
somewhere, man.
since you be in charge so much, right?
Say it
You
again.
in control of yourself. You got a lot of self-control, right?
Yeah, the thirst
Would
is
you
real.
ever submit and yield to a woman sexually?
No.
Because you always in control, in charge,
No.
Would you ever submit? Would you ever submit and yield? Would you ever? You know what I'm saying? You know
Nah.
that wouldn't
No, I
interest
won't.
you. Okay. I thought
No.
I'd ask.
You have to always be the dominant one
that's what's up.
Yes.
outside of the industry.
Yes.
Outside of the
Even in
industry.
the industry.
I get that.
Outside the industry, I'm gonna be it's gonna happen every time. You can try to match it, but I'm gonna be the right. I like the
Okay.
challenge. If you can outdo it, then it's love. But you're in for a long fight.
Okay.
I
All
never
right,
fail.
one more question, and we
That's
gotta
it.
wrap this up. It's an
Okay.
hour and 16 minutes.
There you go.
So outside of the industry, when you're intimate, are you fucking or are you making love, or what is it that you do? Is it a little bit of both?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Sometimes you got things get stale in the bedroom, and you got to bring out the fucking, put a little fire up under it.
Why
So
not
I
both
like
in
to
one
switch it
round?
up.
Why not
If
both
she
in
wants
one
like it,
round though?
I can do that. I usually do that.
Okay. Interesting.
If that's how she's feeling, it's all love. But it takes a while. If you're up for that long, it's all love. Only thing I do short is when I'm working. Other than that, I'm on the drains. You got to be careful what you ask for, because I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna give it to you how I want to give it to you. It's gonna be in abundance. I don't want you to walk. I want to have to go get that hot towel and wipe your pussy off because you can't move.
They're trying to tap motherfuckers out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You ain't gonna eat all week fucking around with your ass. I ain't cooking shit.
My thing is that's the whole point of keeping yourself in shape. Keep yourself in shape, make them tap out.
That's what's up. Well, I
So
want
the
to say
next time you ask for it, you got to think about, damn, I'm ready to get fucked like that.
that's what's up. I want to say this. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Aisha, Lati, Love, Shay, and you, Bose, for
My
joining
man,
me and my partner. For joining me and my partner Roscoe. We want to remind the audience to come follow us at Warheads Eternal on IG, Warheads Eternal 007, the Warheads on Facebook, and check out our other channel. We do have an entertainment channel where we go in on those entertainment targets on Warheads ENT. So thank you all for joining us. And we up out this bitch.
All right.
Warheads
Much
out.
love. Thank you, ladies.
We have now
All right,
interrupted
fellas.
your
Much love.
regularly
Thank you.
scheduled programming to bring you